Thank you for joining me today, and let's get right to it. So we're going to start off with sitting in the easy pose. So join me right on the mat. I am sitting on a yoga block, so it helps align my spine a little better, and it's also a little easier on your knees. So if you want to sit on a block or a pillow, you may do that, or you may sit straight on the mat. So go ahead and let's close our eyes and take a deep breath. So take a nice deep breath and hold it. Now let it out slowly. Take another nice deep breath. Now hold it and let it out. Some people call this boxed breathing. I'm taking a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I let it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take another deep breath in. Hold it. Let it out. Hold it. And let it out. One more nice deep breath. Let it out. And now this time you may open your eyes. We're going to stretch up and let your hands rain down. Take a nice deep breath when you reach up. And when you let your hands rain down, let the breath out. All right. Now we're going to stretch over to the right side. Put your right hand on the mat firmly and just lift up. You can look straight or you can look down. I prefer to look up, whichever feels good to your neck. Main thing is you're getting that nice length in your left side. And now take a deep breath up and hold your hands up there for a moment. And now the left hand go down on the mat and stretch that right side. And there goes my back popping. Feels good. All right. Now take another deep breath and reach up. And now reach around to the back side. Let that breath out. Take another deep breath in and hold it. And this time let that breath out and bend a little deeper into your twist. One more. And let it out. Take another deep breath in and let it out. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and get on our knees. And this time I want you to put your toes up. And this time we're going to get a little stretch for our toes. So you're going to place your toes up and gently put your hands right here on your thighs and see if you can sit back on your toes for just a second. Just enough to get a nice toe stretch in. Don't worry, we're not going to stay here very long. Take a deep breath in, let it out, and then now go ahead and put your hands on the ground so we can start off with a nice warm up of cat and cow. So when you do cat, you're going to stretch all the way up. And when you do cow, you're going to let the breath out, let it out, and look up, push into the mat, And now one more time. Cat. And cow. One more. Cat. And let it out. And cow. Now this time we're going to stretch the right foot back. And I feel like I'm a little too far back on my mat. All right, so now you're going to push back into that right foot and gently look over your your right shoulder and just feel that stretch in the back of your leg. It feels good. You can bounce it just gently. Enjoy that feeling right now. Feel the muscles working. Okay, now bring that knee up. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. Push it back. Get your feet planted pretty good. And now gently look over your left shoulder. And when you're doing this, you can also make sure your core is active too. So right here in your stomach muscles, make sure you're like at least noticing them and just taking control of holding your belly in. It's okay. Yoga will do wonders for your core. It's not built overnight, but it does. You'll notice in just even a month, you'll notice how much even just 10 minutes a day can help your body change. All right, now we're going to go back to the right side. This time we're going to stretch all the way over your left foot and look over that left shoulder again. So your right foot is crossed over your left and you're looking over your left shoulder, getting a nice side stretch. Once again, be taking care of your core by holding it together and in. And take a nice deep breath in and let it out. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on cross that left leg over the right side and look over your right shoulder at your your left foot. Take a nice deep breath in and let it go. Now we're going to do one more cat and cow here. So we're going to go cat and let it out. And to cow. Okay, now we're going to push back the same pose one more time, just straight back and push hard into it. And this time we're going to bring our foot up by your hands. Okay, and if you need to use your blocks here, you may use your blocks. And this time you can go ahead and push your foot back into like a low lunge. Okay, so you look forward, lift your chest up and open, and feel that nice stretch. Take a nice deep breath in and let it out. All right, now stretch back. You don't have to worry about how far you go back, just enough to feel a stretch. All right, now take it back to the mat to cat-cow again. I'm wearing my bracelets today. Should have took those off, but it's hard to put them back on. I've got to wear them for later tonight. So once again, take a deep breath in. Hold it. And take a deep breath out. Really push into that mat. All right, one more time. This time we're going to take that left foot back. And you know what's coming, don't you? Take a nice deep breath in and let it out as you bring your left foot up to the front. And you can either hold your blocks or either you can go straight to the ground and you can go ahead and lift up that to your toes and just hold it for a moment. Okay, now we're going to go back and just feel that stretch. All right. And now this time we're going to go back into child's pose. Take a nice deep breath in. Let it go. Another nice deep breath in. And also when you're in child's pose, you can spread your legs a little further and keep your toes together. And that way it might be easier for you in this pose. And you can play around in the pose just so you feel your comfort. This is a nice resting pose. So take a nice deep breath in and let it go. Now this time we're going to push up into downward dog and pedal it out. And if you're not comfortable in downward dog, you can do cat and cows. All right, and now step to the front of the mat and hold your elbows. Now we're going to reach up, bend your knees generously, and put your hands together. Let your breath out. Take another deep breath up in and look up at your hands and let them rain down. Now we're going to take one step back, and you're going to have your right feet facing towards me and your left feet towards the wall. Now we're going to go straight up. I'm sorry, let's go into warrior one. So, keep your feet both faced towards the wall and just feel that nice stretch. And then now, and you don't have to get into a real deep position in the beginning. Just enjoy learning the poses and letting your body get used to it. So this is warrior two. And then you can do a little reversed warrior. And then bring your hands back down to the mat. And we're going to gently go down. All right. And now go back down to child's pose. And we're going to do it again. Downward dog. And if you need to pedal it out, you can. Step up to the mat. And hold your hands. And bend your knees. Stretch up. Take a nice deep breath. Look up. You can do a slight back bend right here if you want. And then let your hands rain down and let your breath out. This time, you're going to step back with your left foot. So your right foot's forward. All right. And you're going to go into warrior one. And then pivot on your left foot and do warrior two. And then just a mild reverse warrior. You don't have to go deep in it. Just want your body to start getting used to it and your mind to start getting used to the terms. Back to warrior two and step up to the front of the mat. Now face me. We're going to take a nice deep breath in, let it out. We're going to do a mini tree. Okay, so right now we just want you to barely get your foot off the ground. So I've got my left foot planted and my right foot is down towards my ankle. You can put it anywhere on your leg you want, but in the beginning, I suggest even staying close to a wall or having a chair. So you could do it like this and just make sure you're focusing straight ahead so you can get used to keeping your balance. All right, now put that foot down and you can work on your left. lifting your left on your right. So some people say it's easier if you practice a mudra. This is prayer hands. Some people hold their hands out like this. Some people, and then you can later bring your hands up. All right, now place it down. Now we're going to go to the mat. All right, I'm going to do a few butterflies right here. So grab your toes. And it's okay if your feet are up here. Just, once again, yoga's for you. It's not a competition with anybody else but your own journey. So if you need to, you can support your knees in this position. Just main thing is to sit up straight and take a deep breath. Let it out. All right. Now I've got my right knee bent and just sort of hug it a little bit and look over your right shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. All right, now we're going to reverse that pose. Hug that left knee in with your right arm. And you're going to do a gentle twist. Look over that left shoulder. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. All right, very good. So now we're going to go on down to our backs. All right, so get here, and I've got my knees still bent, and do a gentle lift up, and feel that stretch right here on your upper thighs. Keep your knees in. As you stretch up, you'll notice your knees want to go out. So keep your toes straight and your knees together, and hold it up. Now let it drop. Now you're going to hug your right knee in, let your left leg go down. Hold it and let it out. Now you can do the left leg. Hug it. Deep breath in and let it out. The cool down part of our exercise. So hug both knees in. And now drop both feet down. And now we're going to go into our Savasana. Some people call this corpse pose. And if it is uncomfortable for you here, you may place a pillow or a towel up under your knees to give support. And just take a deep breath in and hold it. Just keep gentle breathing right now. And I just want to thank you so much for doing yoga for yourself and just watching my videos and knowing that you can do yoga. And no matter where you are in your journey, you can do it anytime you want. That's what's the beauty of having the YouTube channel, is that you can practice when you can. And going in person is also awesome. So if you can find a great yoga studio, maybe I can help you start your journey by teaching you the poses. And then you'll go to a class with confidence. And just now take a nice deep breath. And let the worries go with your day. Let it all out. No worries. Bring your hands up to your forehead and say Namaste. Turn over on your right side and gently push up. And I want to thank you again for liking and subscribing to my channel. I plan to post a video once a week on lifestyle and yoga. And once again, I am here to show you how you can get to the yoga mat. And I'm here for any questions you may have. Just comment and reach me. You can also find me on Instagram, Yoga Through Menopause. And namaste. Have a great day.